Hi guys, welcome to this AA ISO. So this is not ArcoLinux, beautiful logo, ArcoLinux tweak tool, ArcoLinux there, and then we open up our screen, is fish, everything is fine. Then we type neofetch and we're on Arch. Right, again an attempt to tell you guys that it's all the same thing. Arch, ArcoLinux, Garly, ALCI, Garuda, they're all basically based on Arch, and we make decisions along the way. And it gives us a different look and feel. Topic of this video is, well, first of all, I want you just to take a look at the system here. If you seen these videos about AA, so GitHub, well, actually ArcoLinux probably, and then AA. If you seen all these videos about AA, you've seen the tutorials about AA, and you believe in this project that comes actually from Alice, so from Pico, we call him Pico for short, right? If you say this is really awesome, in 2 minutes 16 seconds I've got an XFCE, right? This is the 129 seconds, that's the best time ever I've had. So 2 minutes and 9 seconds. You have an XFCE that's basic functionality of an operating of a desktop. Afterwards I'll install my ArcoLinux Nemesis, so scripting. Install this, install that, I run this one and everything gets installed, what I want at that moment in time, current choices. And I have what you see here, right? I'll have what I see here. I get the ArcoLinux packages in, the looks, the feel, the design, the icons, the themes, you name it. You choose what you install. After pure Arch installation, you choose. Now if you love this project and you want to help, right, then there is the issues where you can report things, or the discussions. And I've been discussing since January the 3rd how to improve the scripts of AA. So we are constantly playing tennis, all right, back and forward, saying this works, this doesn't work, and so on. What I would like to make a video of is the fact that there is something called asciinema, and it also is important and a good message for the people of ArcoLinux. We've made already videos about ArcoLinux and asciinema. It has been a while, so 324, right? We're now at 2700, so it has been a while. Use asciinema to show what's going on in your terminal. It still works. Don't think that a lower number is not going to work for you. So use asciinema to show what goes on in your terminal. Okay, it's an application that you can start. You start and you record everything, and then you get the link. And in this recording, I don't know if it still exists. Let's have a look. Otherwise, I'll make a new link. Voila, archived. Right. All unclaimed recordings, the ones not linked to your user account. And then maybe I should make a user account so the link stays the same, so you can look at it. But okay, in the video, it's in the video. But sometimes we're in systems, and now we move up, right? We move up to the clouds, and we say, look down to Linux, not ArcoLinux, not AA. Broader. This is asciinema is just an application for any system out there where you are in a terminal and you want to tell something to the developer. This is what's going on in my system. That's for us also interesting. If you are installing something with ArcoLinux D and it's in a black screen and there is nothing to share and to do, and voila, then basically what we see here in the little video, that's what we can watch as well. So it will be recorded what happens in your system, and we have actually an example from this So I told them, look, tested the asciinema script, and here it is. So this is my test for him, and Pico can see what I've done. And if there are issues, right, he can follow the issues and he can decide, okay, probably in that line of code something went wrong and I need to change something. So here you see me install my system, make some mistakes first, and then the system goes on. And if there would be a problem in there, there isn't at this point in time, but then we can share the information with any developer. So it's a technique to record anything that happens in the terminal. It's not restricted to ArcoLinux or AA, it is just Linux. So the asciinema.org is something to remember. It's something to try out and see and have some fun. But if you really need it, right, then you use it. And now we start to make the video. So this is not ArcoLinux, right? Whatever it says down here, it's not. So Ctrl-Alt-R, this is VirtualBox. I reboot my system and I do everything away. I boot up. This is a pure Arch ISO, and it has two folders, one for development and one for, well, the genuine thing. So when there's new code from Pico, I'll test it in dev. It works fine. It moves to the other one. All I need to type is 3 letters, but it should be correct. Alice, right? Qwerty Nazerty. And then it is going to install things. But first, well, yeah, I'll do that. The order is important. Alice is going to get the new code from online and stop. No. For me, I need to do this little thing, load keys BE. If you're on QWERTY, fine. But for me, that's that. I navigate to the folder where everything happens. This is Pico's code and my configuration. So the alice.conf is my choice. I chose grub, I chose ext4, I chose xfce, I chose what else? INC, Sublime Text, Melt has to be there, Nano has to be there, Dove has to be there. Stuff that I want. Okay. I can use, of course, lots of other things. RiserFS, ButterFS, then the desktops, Mate, and Plasma, and so on. They're all there. Have a look at alice.conf. But now I'm making a video about if something goes wrong and I want to tell Pico, have a look. So this is a video, if you believe in the project of AA, right? Record it basically, but it's the asciinema is for Linux, not just AA, not just ArcoLinux. So you run this thing, and then it says recording ASCII cast to root Alice asciinema. Press Ctrl D or type exit. I'll type exit later when you're done. Where am I? I'm still on the same thing. How do I start to install xfce? That's my choice. Right? .sh. That's it. So everything that's gonna go on my screen, and it often is too fast, right? You have no time to read it. It's just woof, it is gone. And there was something red in there, but it's gone. Okay, this is the tool, asciinema. So our ArcoLinux keyring is going to be installed. The reflector, we're going to Sweden. Osbeck is going to win. We know that already. And here is base devel and all the packages that we need from Arch. And on it will go. And I can have an URL later if I do something. I can have something to share, like I just shown you on his website. And again, it will be an attempt to break the record, right? But I keep adding stuff. Today I've added Duff, I think, to the package list. So the more you add to the package list, of course, the longer the download will be and the longer the installation will be, and so the time will go up, right? If you install Plasma, it will take longer than if you install i3. So time is not really relevant. That's why I say under 3 minutes you got an ArcoLinux system. And then you install more or less. Not less, I suppose, because there is no bloat, there's pure arch. Although, but some minority of packages. This NeoFetch, did you see it? Another choice. That's it. Go install NeoFetch, because every single time I boot up again, I want to do a NeoFetch and then show what I'm on. In the NeoFetch, when I post pictures, you can see the icon theme. Otherwise, people will ask, "Hey, what icon theme do you have?" It's in the NeoFetch. What GTK theme do you have? It's in the NeoFetch, right? Do you have NVIDIA installed? It's in NVIDIA. It's in the NeoFetch. So a lot of information is in there. So click on it and make it bigger so you can read it. Done. 2 minutes and 35 seconds. No, you're not a winner. But like I said, I've been adding more and more stuff. So something went wrong, and we type exit at this point in time. And then it says, recording finished, ASCII cast, saved to root, Alice, etc. So I say, let's go to root. Let's see in there. Indeed, there is something. And then we say asciinema. And now what? Right, I was also thinking, what should I add? What should I type more? Asciinema help. Rec, play, cat, upload. Upload. So that's it, right? Upload. And then what? The rest. That was just a tab. And if you click on this thing, it's a bit of typing, but it will be asciinema.org A, and then small a, big M, 3, small m, etc., right? And then the link can be shared with the developer in question and say, look, this is happening on my machine. Please advise. What should I do? That's the topic of the tutorial. How to communicate with somebody if everything is happening in TTY, if everything is happening in a black screen. How can I ever make them understand what's going on? Because often in these applications, it matters what's the first mistake. Something goes wrong, and because of that, there's a cascade of mistakes, and it's not the last mistake we want to see. And often people give us the last image because that's the thing they can still see, but the message was all the way up, and it's the first mistake that interests us, not the last mistake. So asciinema is a good tool for that, guys. If on ArcoLinux, if on ALCI, on Carly, anything, right, give us this if you are on a black screen, and then we can understand and say, okay, there is no internet, or there is no connection for this, or no, or there's a wrong parameter there and there. It will show us what's going on. All right, cheers.